You need to understand that in God's dealings with us, especially in his benevolence, as touching the things he makes available to us, there are three forces that regulate them. Number one is the force of obligation. God is Father. And so as Father, there are things he makes available to us, even when we don't desire it, even when we don't seek him. I have two very little boys. One is 3 and the other one turned 1 today. They don't even know they need clothes. In fact, when you want to wear them clothes, they fight with you. When they are hungry, they just scream. You have to discern that this cry is hunger and avail them food. They won't afford you the luxury of saying, I want food. When they start crying, you use your discernment to know that they are hungry. And we are just monitoring them to get them everything they need. Because as Father, it's my obligation to provide for them. But you see, if they remain like that for the next 2 years, there's problem. If they remain like that for the next 4 years, there's problem. It means they are not growing well. So God will deal with you from the place of his obligation as a father. But that's not all God's dealings with you. There is also a second realm where God will deal with you based on love. So he will gift you things because he loves you. In Romans chapter 8 verse 32, the Bible said, if he did not withhold his only begotten son, but gave him freely for us, he said, how shall he not with him give us all things? So there are things God will give you because he loves you. So on one part is his fatherhood that places an obligation on him. On another part, there is the love nature of God that will keep motivating him to bless you, even when you don't deserve it. But you see, when it has to do with your destiny, most of the things of destiny are an entrustment. And so you need to come to a level where you qualify to have them. Although grace has made it available, but you will demonstrate certain levels of maturity, desire, and pursuit to access them. This is what separates Christians into cadres. And so you have come to this conference seeking God because everything that your destiny requires, you want to press to access them. Because the matters of destiny, they are not a gift. Most of the issues of destiny, they are earned in your dealing with God. Paul, speaking in 1 Corinthians 15 verse 10, he said, I am what I am by the grace of God. So he was not denying the grace of God. He said, nonetheless, I labor more than they all. So everything Paul was walking in, there was a labor under grace that made him to access them. If you don't press deliberately and intentionally in your pursuit of God, there are many things you will hear of you will never have. There are many dimensions of God that your destiny will require that you will never touch. You may see it in others, but you may never have them. Not because they are not available. Grace has made them available, but the question is, do you have sufficient hunger for those dimensions to come to you? Do you have sufficient desire for those realms to open to you? This is why we have come here tonight. There is a deliberateness and intentionality required in our pursuit of God. That intentionality is what we call purposeful pursuit of God. When a man comes to a point where he realizes that he needs God, and he realizes that the things of God, although available, are not cheaply accessible, and he makes up his mind to press for those things. Unfortunately, we are in a generation where men are no longer seeking God because there are many alternatives. But I tell you, there is a place you will get to in life where none of these alternatives will suffice. There is a place you will get to in life that all of the human alternatives will fail you. The Bible says, woe unto the man that putteth his trust in the arm of flesh. And so anybody who trusts anything other than God, there is a threshold where he will meet disappointment. And the Bible says, woe unto that man.